The left fielder, number 3.
Into the box now, Nori Aoki. Line to the right side. Bautista is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box, George Springer. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Astros 6, the Jays nothing. Here's Melvin up to now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Lifted into center field. On the move is Springer. He's got it one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a drive out to left center field. Travis rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at that deficit.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit to third. And he's safe. Digging in once again, Kendrys Morales. A hit in 2 tries so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
Well, he tried to get a little cute right there, a little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Swing and a ball hit deep down the left field line, but that'll be a loud foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. First and second now, 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reddick coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Keuchel pauses. Here's the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Aoki is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings.
Leading off for Houston, second baseman.
Ready once again, Jose Altuve. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Hard on the ground towards short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Carlos.
So
Beltran.
1 away now for Beltran. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Beltran will take the turn and head for second now. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Here's Carlos Correa now as he loops under the ball and pops it up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Travis onto the grass, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Russell Martin now 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Catcher Russell Martin.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing from Martin as he sends a routine ground ball out to short. 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Steve Pearce.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. But it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Astros are challenging the previous
Okay, we're
play.
going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail 6-1. Aaron Loop has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 62, Aaron Loop.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yulieski Gurriel, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. 0-1, here it comes. Hit hard to the right side, and he'll reach to knock this ball down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
The catcher, number 16.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
The 0-1 delivery. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And that is swung on and missed as McCann is retired for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Here's Nori Aoki. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Step on the bag for 1. On to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Astros lead it 6-1. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Left fielder, Melvin Upton Jr.
Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Springer has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Devin.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Devin Travis. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Michael Feliz answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Michael Feliz.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Altuve ranging into shallow right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And that misses inside, 1-0.
Well, a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Welcome back to MLB Network. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Joe Biagini enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's George Springer. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Number 4, George Springer.
Line towards center field. Pilar is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard liner toward short, but unfortunately right after shortstop for the second out.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They lead it 6-1.
Leading off the bottom of the ninth inning for the Blue Jays, right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Ken Giles takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Kendrys Morales is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the 1-2 pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw is in time, and they will advance to the next round of the playoffs.
And these wild card games are hard enough. It's your entire season rests on 9 innings of baseball, but they put aside all the distractions that come with playing on the road and handled their business. Now it's on to the division series, one step closer to the World Series title.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I was impressed by this outing, no doubt. The numbers don't lie. 7 1/3, very solid innings. And when you do that, you give your team a good chance to win a ball game.
So for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. We're just getting started, folks. You've been watching the American League wildcard game.
Tonight, first for the victorious Astros. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center.
Baseball is more than a game. Baseball bonds families. It can lift a nation out of dark times. It reaches across cultural divides. It knights its greats with titles like Iron Man, The Express, The Kid. For most, it is a long-standing passion for a team, and sometimes seeing a dream realized. But for a select few, it is a calling. Baseball is a journey, a long journey. It can humble us, it can break us, but those who make it through the fire will have a chance to make a place for themselves in the pantheon of gods, forever changing the game and its lexicon.
Oh my, that's a Ruthian-style blast.
Ball players from all eras are looking for a new team. Rumor has it you're thinking about putting one together, building it from the ground up, strengthening it with players you find along the way. Maybe even going head-to-head, toe-to-toe against competitors like yourself from around the world. Well, you best get to work then. That dynasty isn't going to build itself. The baseball franchise is a complex and delicate apparatus. Every little cog or gear or pinion matters, is vital. Whether you're the guy signing the checks, filling out the lineup card, or combing the baseball frontier for talent, the club is counting on you. Expectations are high, and flexibility is a must, because things don't always go as planned. Tough decisions need to be made, and made right. It's no shame to delegate when necessary. Everybody could use a hand now and then. But in the end, it's the guy at the top that gets the credit, or the blame. So when that time comes, when the dust settles and there's only one team left standing, here's hoping it's yours.
Let's play ball. Call for it.
Well, welcome to those of you just tuning in. We're in the second inning here with nobody out. Stepping in, Jacob deGrom. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And here's a ball hit in the air. Markakis is after it, and this will land foul. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Here's Neil Walker. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's got 2 hits in 18 at-bats. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's another 1-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Ready for another chance? Curtis Granderson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is past to diving Phillips, a base hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets leave 1. But they hold a 4-0 lead. Matt Vasgersian, Harold Reynolds, and Dan Plesac. The former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, is the first to bat in the inning. Set to deliver on 2-1. Here's a pop-up now behind the plate, but room for Darno.
The pitcher, number 49, Julio Teheran.
Stepping into the box, Julio Teheran. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Right is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Granderson is under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They trail here 4-0. Here's Lucas Duda now. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's got 8 hits in 24 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now as Drupal Cabrera. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do. Play ball. Yeah, John, sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The New York Mets slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Jacob deGrom earns his first win of the season. Julio Teheran was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB
the final
Network.
Score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets: 11 runs,
MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Texas Rangers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Yu Darvish gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, if you look at his whip, he's having a pretty effective season. He's keeping runners off the base path. He's not giving up a lot of runs, and he's giving his team a chance to win. If he does that same formula in this game, they may walk out of here with the W.
Here's Seth Smith now. He'll get us started in this one
Leading
under the
lights. For
lights.
Baltimore, right fielder, number 12.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at-bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Well, this
Play ball.
First offering on its way. Manny Machado comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Simmons has a strike zone that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. It just depends on where in that zone the pitch is located. Sometimes that leads to both sides being totally happy, and sometimes both get frustrated.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, center fielder number 10. Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Just underway in Arlington. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
The 1-1 now to Jones. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hard hit ball to short. There is Andrus. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 2-3 go the Orioles. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Chris Tillman, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
The way I see him, Matt, he's really struggled because he allows a lot of base runners, whether it's by the walk or by the hit. And when you have that much traffic on the base path, you're going to eventually give up runs. So he's got to eliminate that and give his team and himself a chance to win this game.
This is on the ground over to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm always excited when I get to see Adrian Beltre do his thing. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jones is after it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. Here's Mark Trumbo now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
He's set, and the pitch.
Ball one, no strikes.
And that's in the dirt. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind an account.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Well, that thing was riding inside and starting to rise, but I think he was lucky that it caught him in the fleshy part of his upper arm. Getting hit in the soft tissue is always better than the elbow or the wrist.
Digging in, Chris Davis. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that pitch is up.
A high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Rangers dugout. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he struck him out.
Let's take a look at the defense for the Rangers, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate is Jonathan Lucroy. You know, everybody talks about his ability to frame pitches. One of the best framers in all the game, but I really like how he catches and throws. This guy can catch.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third. 3 in a row.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Jonathan Scope goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So striding in, Trey Mancini. He comes in currently tied for 3rd in home runs on the team. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. From the stretch. 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. One and two. Here it comes. Out of play. Now another 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider. You got 2 strikes on you. That ball just continues to move, and he laid off it.
Oh, and he took his eye off it as it's right through him into left.
Batting 8.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this is fouled back and out of play.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position. but the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Orioles strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up now, Adrian Beltre. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Mancini going back on it to the track. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at the first baseman, Chris Davis. Now, you can play him at third, you can play him at first, but because of his footwork at third, it made him a better first baseman. I think he gets overlooked quite a bit. He's a pretty good defender.
Rougned Odor comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Smith. Still ranging back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, he hit that ball like he was looking for it. Just really crushed that pitch.
Batting six.
Here's Mike Napoli now.
Designated hitter, Mike Napoli.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 21 homers and 42 runs batted in. And Napoli can't connect there as that's by him for strike 2.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Castillo has it, and he makes the throw to first. Napoli is retired, 2 down now.
Batting 7.
Here's Carlos Gomez. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And this is fouled back and out of play.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Smith has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We'll return to Texas in just a moment. Into the box now, Ruben Tejada, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Ruben Tejada.
First offering on its way. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike one. And this is fouled at the plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division.
Seth Smith.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Seth Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounded foul. Comes set with the 0-1. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Machado now on 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Pause, now the pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now batting number 10.
So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore third. And standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled back. Ready with another 0-2. Tap down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Another 0-2 coming. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the Orioles leave one. They still trail 1-0.
Leading out for
Stepping
the
in, Joey Gallo. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Tillman has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, catcher Jonathan Lucroy.
So coming to the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mancini on the move. And that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 17.
Digging in to try it again, Shin-Soo Choo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. 2 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Striding in once again, Mark Trumbo. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Mark Trumbo.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Under it is Choo as he takes it in for the first out.
The first baseman, number 19.
Here's Chris Davis now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
The next 0-2. That misses. 1-2. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, Jonathan Schoop, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. We'll get a look at the speedy Elvis Andrus when we join you next. It's the Rangers. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Harold Reynolds, and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. Here it comes now to Andrus. Sent out to straightaway center field. Jones is under it. 1 out.
The left fielder, number
Stepping
30.
up to the plate, Nomar Mazara. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Davis is there for it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 29, Adrian Beltre.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mancini is camped under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Rangers down quickly on just 4 pitches, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in for his 2nd at bat, Trey Mancini comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning. Ready for another chance? Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now at the plate, Ruben Tejada. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also just to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Bouncer down the line, but that one rolls foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Lays off. 2 and 2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail this one 1-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Rougned Odor. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Rougned Odor.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. And a rather easy first out.
Designated hitter.
Here's Mike
5.
Napoli now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Now batting. Center fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. First pitch on its way. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They lead it. Here's Seth Smith now. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And that misses 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one. No hits to this point. Machado now on 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Here it comes on 1-1. On a good swing there by Machado, but he pulls this one foul down the line and out of play. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. And this is popped up back behind second. And Andrus will take this one in with two hands for the first out.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Chu has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Dribbled up the line. Right there is Beltre. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Orioles able to square things up on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the sixth. All even now at 1-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Gallo. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Joey Gallo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Smith, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Ready for another shot now. Shin-Soo Choo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The shortstop, number 1.
Riding in once again, Elvis Andrus. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Tillman sets. First pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Well, he knew he was going to get a changeup right there. You could tell he's sitting on that the whole way. You don't hit a first pitch changeup without looking for it.
Mazzara.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazzara. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair. Score remains tied 1-1. Here's Chris Davis now.
Leading off for Baltimore, first baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
Tony Barnett is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43, Tony Barnett.
Swing and a liner towards second, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If you hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And this will be a base hit into center. So the first 2 are aboard here to kick off the 7th.
Back-to-back hits, and now they're in a position to break this inning open. You can bunt, you can hit and run, you can do a lot of things now to take the lead and really put some pressure on the defense.
From the stretch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. From the belt, kicks and deals. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now. Ready once again, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. A fastball that just misses inside.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
And a double steal try here. Now a bunt attempt here. And they will put the tag on him, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Ruben Tejada is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Second and third here. 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. Seth Smith will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. Bottom of the 7th now. Get him. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Rougned Odor. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the 2nd out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
In now, Mike Napoli. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're down 2-1. Digging.
Leading off for the Orioles, third baseman.
Number 56 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 56.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Now here it comes. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Up next for the Orioles,
Striding
hitter, Mark Trumbo.
Matt Bush enters to make an appearance.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 51. Back.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Here's the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chris Davis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Darren O'Day is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Here's Carlos Gomez. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Short, hit hard. And Gomez will reach. It's a base hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And the pitch on 2-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, 90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Right fielder number 17, Shin-Soo Choo.
Stepping in, Shin-Soo Choo. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. On the move is Smith. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay throw, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. And now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Castillo recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Rangers will have to be content with just the one.
Leading off for Baltimore, second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
Jeremy Jeffress will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Hyun-Soo Kim will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Hyun-Soo Kim.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1-0 pitch on the way. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, two gone. Johnny Giavotella will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty.
Giavotella.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Chu is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Hyun-Soo Kim will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Zach Britton enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now the pitch. On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting, second baseman.
So coming to the plate, Rougned Odor. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. One out, nobody on. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Mike Napoli is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
In there, and it's even at 1. One and one, here it comes. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. This is hit sharply to the left side, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the. Coming to the plate now, Ruben Tejada. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Tejada.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. A pause and the 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's Seth Smith now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and it's a very quick start to the 10th. Already 2 away here.
The third baseman, number 13.
Standing in, Manny Machado. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money with.
Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Ready with the 3-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Another full count pitch home. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So that'll extend the inning and give Adam Jones a chance. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's about as perfect an at bat as you can have. Saw a lot of pitches and then took the ball right back up the middle. Most people think up the middle is a perfect swing. That's a perfect at bat.
Here's the first pitch, and he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Orioles digging in and looking for more. Carlos Gomez. He singled his last time up.
Carlos Gomez.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Tapper right back to the mound. And he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping into the box, Joey Gallo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. Late that time for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Jonathan Lucroy is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Britton pauses. Here it is on 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Slow roller out to short. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Rangers set down in order. Score remains 2-2. Here's Mark Trumbo now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Mark Trumbo.
First pitch on its way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2. A fastball that catches the inside corner. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Odor ranging into the outfield. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Chris Davis is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
The second base.
Ready for another chance. Jonathan Schoop. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, that two-seam fast.
Ready to deliver the 1-2 down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Chu has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down. Brad Brock takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Brock.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
On the ground, softly towards second. Scope scoops it up, and he's retired here, 1 away.
The shortstop, number 1.
Digging in to try it again, Elvis Andrews. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Swing and a little tapper. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nomar Mazara, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Here's the first pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Poor base running there. Got him caught the hot box between first and second. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. One and one. Here it is. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Jones is under it, and the inning is over.
Leading off for Baltimore, the left fielder, number 25, Hyun-Soo Kim.
First pitch on its way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is going to be a foul ball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 home. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And this will be foul over the third base dugout. Here comes another 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And he'll fight to stay alive here as this is reached for and fouled away.
You gotta love this at bat, man. That's some kind of concentration. That's the 7th ball he's fouled off in this at bat.
Mazara comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Now in the box, Caleb Joseph. Alex Claudio enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Claudio.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Digging in once again, Ruben Tejada. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Adrian Beltre. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Adrian Beltre.
He's set. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Jones is right there, one down. Here's Rougned Odor now. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. And Jones will handle this one for out number 2.
Designated hitter number 5.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Napoli. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs. Just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Ready on 0-2. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Into the box now, Seth Smith. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. No problem here, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 13.
Now at the plate, Manny Machado. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Machado on his way to second. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Adam Jones stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Now the 2-0. A changeup over the inside corner.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Takes a curveball right on the corner. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Odor gonna have to hurry. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Mark Trumbo now. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, your team really needs you like they need it right here. You have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters. With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Now the 1-2 pitch. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. Here's Chris Davis now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Trumbo is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Working to keep them in the game here. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Chu has a read on it. And that retires the side. It's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Michael Gibbons comes in out of the bullpen as he'll finally try to wrap this one up in the bottom of the 13th.
Leading out for the Rangers, center fielder
Carlos Gomez is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in. And even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Here's Joey Gallo now, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 0-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
The batter,
standing in, Jonathan Lucroy. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch on its way. Hits this one hard the other way. Scope is there. Throw on to first, and the Orioles are able to put the finishing touches on a 13-inning victory as this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
4-2 the final score tonight.